Welcome back to Nekonim 404. Today, we're taking a close look at the Moringa Patch, a wellness product you might have seen advertised online, specifically from the website reviewsandbuy.com. We'll break down the product itself, then dive into what various review platforms and security checkers have to say about the site selling it, to help you decide if it's legit or a potential scam. First, let's talk about the product. The GLORENDA Moringa Patch is promoted as a plant-based, transdermal patch. That means you stick it on your skin. Its main ingredient is moringa, often called a super leaf, and it's marketed as a simple, travel-friendly alternative to pills for supporting daily energy and overall wellness. The site claims it's for anyone wanting an easy addition to their health routine, alongside good diet and exercise. They often list it as a bestseller and run promotions like free orders for the first 100 customers daily. Now, for external opinions. On Trustpilot, the store listing for Moringa berberine patches, which appears to be the same product, has a company-written description but allows user reviews. At the time this video was made, the page shows an average rating of 3.7 stars from only 4 total reviews. It's important to note Trustpilot states companies aren't allowed to offer incentives for reviews, but the low number of reviews makes it hard to gauge a strong consensus from real customers. Next, we checked ScamAdviser. This website gives reviewsandbuy.com a trust score of 67 out of 100. Which they classify as an average or medium trust score. They note some positive points, like valid SSL encryption for security and payment methods that could allow refunds. However, they list several significant red flags. The website has low visitor traffic, it's hosted on a server with many low-rated sites, and it uses a domain registrar popular with spammers. A major concern they highlight is that the domain was registered very recently, which is common with short-lived or scam sites, and the hosting provider has a dubious reputation. For a security perspective, we looked at VirusTotal. This service aggregates scans from many security vendors. Their report for reviewsandbuy.com shows that no security vendors have flagged the URL as malicious. However, a critical detail is that the last analysis date on their report was over 6 years ago, meaning this safety rating is based on very outdated data and may not reflect the site's current status. So, what's the final verdict? Based on the combined information, the website reviewsandbuy.com presents several concerning inconsistencies. While the product concept isn't inherently suspicious, the site itself raises red flags, particularly its very recent domain registration, questionable hosting, and the lack of recent, independent security analysis. The extremely limited user reviews also make it difficult to verify product effectiveness or reliable customer service. In our opinion, the risk here appears higher than average. We strongly recommend conducting much more thorough research, looking for the product on more established and well-reviewed platforms, and exercising extreme caution before considering a purchase from this specific website. If you found this deep dive helpful, please subscribe and like the video.